Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we are going to be taking a look at a pack that I feel goes largely forgotten. This is the Promethean Strike. Essentially, this is a battle pack of Spartans and Prometheans, and this is the only set to ever include the blue Prometheans. This set was loaned to me by Apian Medusa from Discord, so huge thanks to them for making this review possible. And without any further ado, let's crack this box open. Alright, so this is sealed, and I believe the best way to open it will be from there. Always close your knives. That'll keep you from getting seriously hurt. Look at that. HaloMegaBloks.com. Oh yeah, I guess I should give you a quick look at this box. The front is one of those window boxes that Mega used to do. I love the look of this. It's so attractive on a shelf. You just get to see all the stuff. Halo 4 Master Chief looking mighty fine over there. Halo 4 Chief again. Around the back, we just get some renders of the figures. We get to see the interchangeable armor system. There's a flag there that looks pretty cool. And then we get to see the Brute, was that it? I don't remember what that's called. But then there's the Brute Chopper with that dark cat. And she looks very light colored there, but she's actually dark blue. And then the dual mode Hog, which I do have, actually. I've reviewed it too. I loved this kind of white and orange coloring that they did. Oh, yo, here's our base plates and flag. And more base plates. And instruction page. Holy moly, it's literally just a page. All right, then. But the real prize is the figures, of course. Wait, there's tape? There's tape holding the figures in? What? Oh, wait, I didn't have to do that at all? Okay. Sure, whatever. Yo, that's sick, actually. And then whoa! I'm being attacked by bins. All the figures are in here. The bins just wanted to come out. So I'm going to get all these guys popped free of their plastic prison, and then we are going to take a closer look. And there they are, all freed from their prison. That's actually a lot of figures. It didn't really hit me while they were in the box, but that's a lot of figures. We're going to go ahead and start with the Spartans. Our first figure is a Master Chief, but in this really nice orange. All the Spartans share this kind of pumpkin-y orange. I've had a few figures from this pack before, and I really like this orange. It's not really flecked, but it's got a little bit of shine to it. It's just a really nice, clean color scheme. His visor is done pretty well. It needs a visor outline badly, though. And then on the chest, we don't get any of the print on the chest area. Other than that, it's pretty much exactly what we've seen in terms of the Halo 4 Master Chief, and I am all for it because I absolutely love this armor. The Halo 4 Recon just looks so good, and this orange makes it look even better. He's got black all around the visor, which makes his visor pop so well, and then he's got those really roundy shoulders. The back piece looks really good. There's no other print on the entire figure, but dang, does this head look good. It also poses pretty well. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan. I don't know what you guys think about the Halo 4 Recon, but I think it looks great. It's honestly probably my favorite version of Recon. Aviator. What a chonk. His chest plate is massive. I always think of this armor as the happy version of War Master because his face basically looks like it's got a little tiny smiley in there. Not everybody's cup of tea. I don't really know how I feel about it. It's not terrible, but it's not my favorite armor either. But again, this color just looks great. He's got very chonky lower legs, some really nice leg armors, very squared off around the back. The visor print looks nice. Again, could use an outline, but yeah, it's pretty good. Let me know, what do you think about this type of armor? Do you like Aviator? Do you hate Aviator? Do you not care? Recruit. I've had a Recruit from this set for the longest time, and I have to say I absolutely love it. This looks so good. I don't even think it needs a visor outline, to be totally honest. It's just printed really, really well. No print over the entire figure aside from the visor. I don't think it needs it. It's just so good. I love Recruit. It's so sharp, so clean. Only thing I think could have benefited this figure is a wash, just to bring out some of the detail in the armor itself. But other than that, Oh, this guy's perfect. Next up, we have a warrior, and again, such a nice armor. It's so good. I love these really chunky shoulders. The face looks really good. The visor is very thin. I think it could have used an outline, and we know they can do outlines because they did it for Halo Universe Series, what was that, 3? 3? I think it was 3. Maybe 2. Yeah, 2. So we know they can do that, but they didn't do it this time. Orange, again, looks fantastic, and I love this armor. It just looks so good. Look at that. Look at that and tell me it's bad. And our final Spartan is a Spartan Soldier. He comes with printed pouches on his chest, which is awesome. Pretty much all the soldiers get their pouches printed, and he's got quite a bit of print on his head. However, his visor isn't the best ever. I've seen better soldier visors. Could have been more gold on the one side. But yeah, I love Soldier too. It has a very bird-like look, and I don't know, it's just good. It's just really good. And then, of course, again, this orange just looks fantastic on these guys. Look at that. Ah, so good. Mega, why did you never use this orange again? The only other figure that I'm aware of that ever used this orange was the Spartan Strike War Master. So this color remains fairly rare. If I missed any figures that use this orange, please let me know down in the comments. But as far as I'm aware, this pack and the Spartan Strike War Master are the only ones. Starting off the Prometheans, we get some dogs. We get 3 of them. They're not actually called dogs, they're called crawlers. But yeah, you get 3 of them. They have the blue highlights. They have plenty of blue printing on their legs and their heads, and some on their backs. Their joints are a little loose, a little looser than I've experienced with the other crawlers, but they're very bony, very weird, and their heads pose pretty well too, actually, which is a little surprising to me. But yeah, not the most exciting figures to get, but they are nice to get as like cannon fodder and whatnot, and they're pretty rare too. We don't get them in that many sets. The set also includes 1 alpha crawler. He's got those little spikes on his back, and then his head has actual translucent blue, and it's the silver printed on over top, which actually matches pretty well. I'm actually kind of impressed with that. I expected it to be a little bit more off, but it matches pretty well. Yeah, the translucent blue bits make this guy really stand out from the other dogs, and it looks really good. And then we get Promethean Soldiers. So these guys have blue joints. These are interesting because they're actually turned backwards from what we usually see on mega joints, just so we can see the translucent blue. Around the back, you can see they've got this like spine thing that's actually removable. And we have print on the face. He's got silver teeth, blue eyes, a little bit of print on the chest, and a little bit of print on the legs. No print on the arms, but the arms do have really nice molding, and their hands are done in silver. We get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of these blue Promethean Soldiers. So that's pretty cool. I like these figures. I know not everybody likes the Prometheans, but I think these guys are really cool. They're really unique. They don't have any waist articulation, but I think they're pretty cool nonetheless. There's 1 single Promethean Sniper included in the set. He's basically the same as the rest, but he does have blue on his shoulders, and he has that special head. The heads are very strange for the snipers, and they have a lot more print. It's very menacing. But yeah, the rest of the figure is all the same pieces, although he does have black hands this time instead of silver. The final Promethean is this little bloated, fat-faced, what's it called, a Watcher? I think this is called a Watcher. The things that deploy from knights. Unfortunately, there is no knight in this set, and I don't believe Mega ever made a blue knight, which is strange. But you get a stand and a shield, so you can make it look like he's projecting that little annoying shield. There's articulated bits here. The little arms here are articulated, and these little arm or leg things back here are articulated as well, so he can look like he's flying. That's a lot of articulation. Oh yeah, and this can rotate too. A lot of articulation for a figure that can't stand, but hey, it's still pretty cool, and the shield is pretty cool as well. Now, I thought that the blue meant these were under the control of the librarian, so now I'm a little confused as to why they're attacking the Spartans, but hey, it looks cool. The first part of the build is this little piece of terrain that has the flag here, which is really cool. It's essentially just blocks in kind of a military looking symbol, and it's very very close orange to the other guys. It's slightly different because of the texture of the plastic, but I believe it's supposed to be the same orange. And then we do get this little stand here with a plug to put a figure on, so you can make him jumping. You can do like the Mario jump. Boing. So that's the thing. There's no jump packs in this set. They're just, I guess, jumping. And then the crate is enough to hold all of the weapons, which we will look at in just a second. So that's really cool. And then you can stick a few guys around on this terrain. You don't actually get stands for the figures, like individually. You just get this little base. So, whoops, we'll leave that off for a second. Can we fit all of the figures on here? Oh, I bet you we can. I betcha we can. We can. It's very crowded, but you can fit them all on there. The Promethean side of things is a full plate longer, and we can stick our little Watcher on here like that. It doesn't tell you to stick the crate on there, but I decided to go ahead and do that. You can't fit all of the weapons in there. You can fit some, but these Promethean crates are pretty small. The blue color scheme is slick, though. But yeah, that's literally it. It's just green plates, which is very useful. You can, you know, obviously stick all your guys on here. And if all the Spartans fit on the last one, the Prometheans will at least come close to fitting on this one. I'm not going to stick them all on there, but you get the idea. You just have some plates to work with. Okay, so now we have weapons. So let me dump this out. And we'll take a look. This just slides together like that. We get 4, what are these, pulse grenades? 4 pulse grenades in orange. I would have loved to see them in blue, but maybe they just don't come in blue. I don't know. It would have made more sense here. Now, my Promethean weapon knowledge is rather lacking. So I believe this is a bolt shot. I believe that's a bolt shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically the pistol. No print on it, but it's very well molded. And then this is, I believe, a scatter shot, which is basically their shotgun. Interestingly enough, it is not the same plastic as the bolt shot. It's like a darker kind. You do get a little peg here to use on a knight as an arm. It does make it a bit annoying for posing, though. Then we get yet another type of plastic. This is a more dark gray. I believe this is a binary rifle. Correct me if I'm wrong again, but it's very long, very menacing looking. Looks actually pretty cool. And again, you can use it as a knight's arm. We have a incineration cannon. I think that's what this is. Very chonky. It's, again, that kind of gray-blue. Can be used as a knight's arm. Lots of nice detail all over this thing. This looks fantastic. Then we get, oh, what is this? Is this a suppressor? Suppressor in a very, very bright silver. It even looks a bit different of a silver than the bolt shot, which is strange. But yeah, I think this one could have benefited from either a different color or just some print or something. But yeah, nice weapon. And then this is a light rifle, I think. Again, tell me if I'm wrong. I love this little piece. This looks so good. Just, yeah, very good. Again, that little pin here gets in the way. And then the UNSC needs some weapons too. So we have a sniper rifle, just all in gray. Normal, standard sniper rifle. Nice to get. We get a shotgun. This is a reach shotgun because Mega never made the Halo 4 shotgun. We get a BR. This is the kind with the scope molded onto it, and I don't believe it can accept a muzzle flare. I believe that's too thin of a barrel. There is a handful of grenades. How many do we have? We have 5 grenades. That's a pretty nice pack there. There's a suppressed SMG, the old style. Looks pretty nice. We get a DMR. Again, all in the same gray. All these weapons share the same gray. We get a Hydra. I love this piece. The flat stock makes it so easy to pose. And then we get a pair of Magnums because every Halo set needs a Magnum. So that's pretty cool. So, very nice loadout for the UNSC. You can load these up onto your Spartans however you want, and you're ready to go. Well, there you have it. That is the Promethean Strike set. I think this set is awesome. But if you are the type of Halo fan who's like, classic Halo is the only Halo, you're going to hate this set. If you don't like getting a bunch of Spartans, if you don't like getting Prometheans, if you don't like Halo 4, you're not going to like this set, because that's literally what this set is. Halo 4 Spartans versus Prometheans. And for me, I think it's great. The only Spartan I'm not like, yeah, about is the Aviator, but even he's fine. He's not one of the super ugly ones. All the weapons are great to get. The color is fantastic. I think the color choices for both, the blue and then the orange, is great. A little confused again about, I thought the blue Prometheans were kind of good, but I guess not. They look fantastic though. And as far as I'm aware, exclusive to this set, same with the orange Spartans. Only that War Master ever got that color again. So yeah, really great set. And a huge thank you to Apian Medusa for lending it to me. Unfortunately, on the aftermarket, this is rather expensive, going for a couple $100 if you want a sealed one. Getting the figures individually can vary, but tending to be more on the expensive side as well. I don't really know much about how much the Prometheans cost. I imagine a fair bit, since they are a little bit more rare. So yeah, if you're looking for it on the aftermarket, I would say don't pay any more than like 60 or 70 for it if you can help it. I don't feel like it's worth much more than that, since the Spartans don't have a ton of printing. But, you know, 70, I think, the max. So let me know, what do you think about this set? Is this one that you got? Is this one that you ever saw in stores? Do you like the Halo 4 Spartans? Do you like Prometheans? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.